RGTV.
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 Hey, this is Tim.
And this is Kristian.
We're from L1011 and we are on RGTV. I play drums and he plays lots of things, a bass, a guitar, a bunch of pedals, loopers, and basically it's a two-piece instrumental. Hard to classify band. I know people try and we get miffed at what they come up with, but we can never come up with anything better. And so yeah, you'll have to check us out. I don't know, we kind of didn't really try to, I don't know, we sort of bypassed it. We started playing shows just to kind of get up to speed, but then we started touring a lot lately, and LA is really just another stop on a tour anymore. We don't, every once in a while we'll do a one-off kind of thing there, but so it wasn't like we just worked it and tried to get into some scene and like whatever was happening at the time. I don't know if anybody does get noticed in LA anymore. It seems like not by me anyway. I don't go anywhere. So so I don't think that wasn't it. Like for us, like it wasn't didn't come out of LA like scene wise. We just kind of got around and toured and sort of like word of mouth, I guess.
I guess how does any band know what it is that they want to be doing? We just sounded cool to us. Sorry, that's a really maybe sort of unintellectual answer, but we just were in a room together. We're like, wow, that sounds good. All right, you want to practice again? Sure, let's do it again. I don't know. We just kept going and kept getting better at it, I hope.
There was like a lot of discovery kind of going on as it happened too. It was just like, oh, we can do it. We can do this. Oh, we can do this. And then once we would kind of get a thing together, not that we would get bored with it, but we'd want to try to do something else, like add more loops or add more electronics or add whatever. So it wasn't like we had this grand scheme of like, then we're gonna get a double neck and then we're gonna do this. It was just kind of like not even baby steps. Like we kind of knew what we wanted to do, but then once we got that together, there was more that we wanted to add to it. And then we would get that together, and then we'd add like another thing of like.
With every record, there's something new. There's some new tool, some new instrument. So it keeps happening. Our latest instrument is a singer. He's a human instrument. Not tonight, but we just recorded a record with a singer. It's being mixed right now. Tedious, awful, hate it.
There's always the is it done being mixed? Because I got more stuff I want to do. It's never done, but it always ends up there's just a deadline, and there's usually a call from me to the manager like, hey, just want to know. He's like, nah, man, it's done. You guys are done. It's like, ow. Yeah. The process is really like, we have a batch of songs. We'll try to take them even if we're not sure about them, we'll try to take them as far as we can take them to the end, like try to finish them. And if it doesn't make the cut, it doesn't make the cut.
And then, like Tim was saying, we came back to them later and we're like, oh, some of these were pretty good. Like, shit, did we blow it? Should they have been? So we called it a mixtape, and we put a bunch of those kind of things, B-side stuff that we had done before. So now we're like, oh, okay, that's a cool idea, because we'll put these things out, not as an album, so to speak, but when you call it a mixtape, it makes it okay that it's a lot more random than a cohesive record would be, if that makes any sense.
Pizza.
Well, it's got to be wings for me because I'm gluten-free, and most pizza's not gluten-free.
I can't get the smell of wings off my fingers. Like, I have to wash and that bothers me about wings. As long as it's not an IPA, I don't care. As long as it's a beer that looks like a beer, doesn't have strawberries in it or, whatever they put in IPAs that makes it taste terrible. Both.
Yeah, it's both for me too, because I'm a whiskey guy and I like bourbon and I like Scotch and Irish whiskey, so it's got to be a tie.
Just on cracking glass alone, I want to switch to Android, but I have not been able to switch back over to Android. So maybe I'll have the strength one of these days. I'm going to say Android even though I have an Apple.
I've only ever had Apple, so I guess I have to say Apple. I've never even tried Android.
I'm reading a good book now, but I love Dateline and Cops, but I hate everything else on TV. See, if I wanted to act smart, I'd say book. Oh, of course, book. Oh, the book's always better than TV. But there's no book, there's no Dateline book or Cops book. So I'm gonna say TV.
I have to say book because I just wrote a book and put it out. So I'm self-serving, but please go buy my book. It's called The Year's Twitch. It's on Amazon. The Year's Twitch by Kristian Dunn. Both soft cover and digital on Kindle or whatever. So please, for God's sake, buy a copy. It's only $3. I really need the help. Really, I'm trying to feed my daughter. So please go buy a copy. Stop watching this interview and go now. Amazon. Kristian Dunn, The Year's Twitch. I'm serious. Why are you still watching this? Please go buy the book. Please.
Ocean, just because I'm from Pennsylvania and I still don't see the ocean enough, so I kind of, I'm a sucker for the ocean.
I think that's another tie for me because I'm a skier and a surfer. Man, I'd have to toss a coin, I think. If I was only going to have one for the rest of my life, is that how this goes? It's easy.
For me, ocean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I live in San Diego. It's pretty great where I live. Okay, I'll go with ocean.
I get in a lot of trouble at night, and I'm always grateful when it's the next morning. So, and I wake up early and stuff like that. So I'll say day, and actually early morning when nobody's out, like sunrise is kind of the best time of the day, I think, of all times. Not that I see it that much, but I'll say day.
That is nice. That's a nice surreal part of the day. I got to go with night. I'm a night owl, and that's when I have a lot of creative ideas and get a lot of things written and stuff. So I'll go with night.
Good questions.
Those are good questions. I like that.
All right, that's it.